Hey, and welcome back once again, everybody, to CAP Social Network, aka Capri Social Network. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about why not all, but the vast majority of Black women are depreciating assets, so to speak. And some examples of depreciating assets would be DVD players from back in the day, VCRs, which are worth hardly no value. Another example would be cars for people that like to go and buy a new car every year or every other year. And I wanted to equate that to a lot of you Black women that may have kids in most cases from multiple men or more than one man. Yet and still, you always want a guy, a simp, to take you in as his wife in some cases, or his longtime girlfriend, only after you may have depreciated your value by, in other words, lower your sexual value. Because not only do a whole lot of you have usually a lot of kids by, in most cases, a lot of different guys, but you also come with drama. A lot of you come with a lot of STDs as well. But yet and still, you always want, every time your value, in some cases or most cases, usually goes down, your sexual value and your looks, that's when you go looking for the good guy, the hard-working guy that you wouldn't give the time of day prior to having your kids by the neighborhood baby daddy, the neighborhood drug dealer, the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Nuck. Only when you get dogged out in most cases, and when you get ran through there, or get done usually a real bad, so bad to the point where you almost give up in your choices of men. And some of you get done so badly by men, the type of men that you choose, that to the extent that you decide to go for other women. The same women, you are the same women who give up completely in men and dating men after you may have gotten ran through by the bad boys, the hoodlums, the thugs, the drug dealers, only to settle for a woman in some cases that may look just like the dudes that you despise, which is delusional to me. And to me, how a lot of you always are going for these guys, these toxic guys, dysfunctional guys, and in a lot of cases, these type of guys usually have criminal records, or may have done X amount of years in the penitentiary. And some of you, whether you know it or not, for these same guys that you usually having kids by, that may have these in criminal records and backgrounds, these same guys who are doing bids in prison usually get raped by other guys, therefore usually exposing you that much more to STDs. To me, that you're no different for all you women, Black women that settle for those type of guys. You're not that much more different than a person driving down a road and seeing a road sign ahead saying danger ahead, only to still proceed and driving right through that sign, and in some cases dying. You're no different for all you women that go for these guys, some of the most hardcore criminals that come with all kinds of STDs prior, or as a result of them being in prison and getting raped in prison by other guys. And some of you are so stupid and delusional to the extent where you will still have sex with those kind of guys anyway, even those guys may have told you how they may have gotten taken advantage of in prison, may have gotten, in other words, raped or molested by other guys in prison. And in most cases, after having unprotected sex with other guys in prison, some of you will even go as far as still having kids by those guys anyway, in spite of them being raped before coming out of prison and having all kinds of diseases. Because I hate to say this, but yet and still, I don't bite my tongue at the same time. A lot of these guys that you Black women go for, some of the most dangerous, some of the most unpredictable guys that may have done so many years in prison, are the main contributors of why a lot of you have HIV, why a lot of you have AIDS, whether you want to hear it or not. And you're also, for all you women that I consider depreciating assets, the same type of black women that have all these kids, and in most cases by the same kind of guys that you claim that you like so much, the guys that's full of drama, the guys that's so dysfunctional, so toxic, so wicked in a lot of cases. You're no different, you women, than a car from the year 2022, for instance, a Toyota Camry XSE that's fully equipped. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the most high end, the more higher end of all the Toyota Camrys. The one that's usually the most upscale, most luxurious, and most of the time usually souped up, comes with a whole lot of horsepower, that comes fully equipped with leather seats and all the amenities and features you can name, only to be high in mileage, to have as many as 60,000 miles. You're no different than a car from that year, a car that year that fancy, but with high mileage. And in some cases, even when damaged interior, may have leather seats with cracks all in them. You're no different. Anyway, I'm not going to keep on dragging this video, but before I close out the video, I want you guys to first and foremost like the video and let me know whether you agree with me, guys, on whether the majority of black women are quote unquote depreciating assets. Don't forget to share the video. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, y'all have a good one.